five days into the new year, it probably doesn't surprise you that as we think together about what 2020 might bring individually and collectively, it probably won't surprise you to learn that my invitation and what I'm going to be working at personally and inviting you to do the same is to explore what it means in 2020 to follow Jesus. You know, it's a decision that we make that should impact every part of our lives. And you know, I think if you interviewed Peter and Andrew, and if you talked to James and John later in their lives, and you said to them, you know, was there any particular day in your life where that was just like no other? Was there any day that kind of moved you in the direction that you're in now, that impacted your life? I'm guessing that they all would have talked about this day. I'm guessing that they would have looked back on the time that they got up on that day like any other day, and they went out and they pursued their work, they pursued their calling, they took out their boats, they took out their nets, they made sure that they were ready, and they went down to the shore, went into the sea, and went fishing. And that's something that they did. But what took place there, the person that they met changed the course not only of their lives, but clearly it changed the course of all human history. All because they took seriously what Jesus said to them. So we better take a few minutes and talk about that. Notice that Jesus is walking there, and one of the things that they know about Jesus is that he's been preaching, and he's been announcing a message, and he's been saying to people, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is near. And people were hearing that message, and I'm guessing that Andrew and Simon and heard that message, and James and John heard that message, and it was a message that had the impact to change individuals' lives and to change the way they looked at one another, and it helped them to understand that they could even look at their country differently. Because no matter what nation they were a part of, no matter what kingdom they felt like they were a part of, that they were part of Israel, they were under the rule of Rome, but the hopeful thing was, no, God is doing something. God is up to something. His kingdom is near. His rule is near. His rule is accessible. And he's looking for people that will declare their first allegiance to him, God, above and beyond anything in this world, anything that we have. And I think that as every time that we encounter in the news or in so many other places, we're constantly getting reminded of the frailty of our systems, the frailty of our institutions, how our leaders continually, universally will disappoint us. If we're being honest, we'll say they have all, looking back in 2019, they all let us down in some ways. None of them perfectly follow Jesus all the time. And if we are, I would say, wise, we'll listen to Jesus saying, the kingdom of heaven is near, the kingdom of heaven is available, the kingdom of God is the one to sign up for. We'll answer him and we'll say, Lord, I'm going to repent. I'm going to repent from my idea of thinking that My ideas are the most important, that these institutions are the ones that I can count on. I'm going to repent of the fact of thinking that these leaders are the ones that I can look to. I'm going to repent of that, and I'm going to humbly confess that you and you alone are the one that I can count on. That's roughly what James and John and Simon and Andrew heard Jesus saying. And then Jesus said to them in particular, in the midst of what you're doing, in the midst of your ordinary lives, what being a part of the kingdom of heaven means for you is, I want you to follow me. I want you to be with me. I want you to stop what you're doing. I want you to put everything else aside, and I want you to follow me. That's what it meant for them. And you know what? That's what they did. That's what they did. They had nets, and they let go of their nets. They had an income they could count on, and they suddenly put that income in his hands. And I think all of us might say, well, the Lord isn't calling me to full-time Christian service, and he probably isn't. So that means that I can still hold on to my job. No, it really doesn't mean that. It means that I'll see that, you know what, God, you have given me this job. You have given me this business. And I am going to give that back to you this year. I'm going to give my job back to you. I'm going to give my business back to you. I'm going to give my relationships back to you and trust that you will help me to use them wisely this year. I'm going to turn all my relationships over to you. That's what they were doing. They left their business, they left their jobs, they left their dad. So imagine James and John's dad. So he has to come home and mom's there and she's, where are the boys? Well, they're not here. They went with Jesus. And we can only hope that maybe James and John's mom knew something about Jesus, and we think pretty much that she did, and that she was a follower as well. My understanding of that time is that James and John's parents were believers in Jesus as well. But they understood that their boys were being called to something unique and supported them in that. Being a follower of Jesus simply means that at the end of the day we say, Lord, what do you have in mind? I have something in my wallet because it came from you. I have life because it came from you, and I'm going to give it back to you. I've got a family because it came from you. I've got the ability to think because it came from. It all comes from you, Lord, and I'm going to turn it all back to you. That to me is what it means to follow Jesus. And then our priorities are so different. Our priorities are so different. He says, "Follow me, and I will make you fish for people." People. People, not stuff, not winning games, not at the end of the season what my team was ranked or not ranked, not whether my team inexplicably lost a football playoff game last night for the first time for many people, like in their lifetime. People, relationships with people, loving people, understanding them more than anything else, understanding that the core thing that every person needs at the end of the day, every person needs to know that they are unconditionally loved and accepted, to know that the wrong that we all do, the sin that's inbred into every one of us, has been forgiven, that someone cared enough about them to lay down his life so that they might have life, that someone, in fact, defeated death and rose from the dead, and so therefore that all people have hope. And somehow, followers of Jesus have always understood, whether they were in full-time service or not, that part of who we are has to be people and helping other people know Jesus. That if it's really true that I know Christ, how can I not share him with you? How can I not? So that's really what it was about. And that's what Jesus was asking them to do. He says, so he was saying, so I want you to be folks that are not super stressed about the news. I want you to be folks that are so part of my kingdom, so locked into my kingdom that you won't let those things get the best of you, that you won't ever feel like you need to be on any team other than my team, that you won't let divisions come, that you'll make everything else subservient to the simple fact that you want other people to know me just like you know me. That needs to be the defining aspect of your life. And he says, if you'll do that, you will find the meaning and purpose in life that you have been longing for. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's roughly what was here. Let's pray. Oh Lord, thank you for inviting us all to follow you. Thank you for inviting us all to repent and believe the gospel. We do repent. We confess that we've looked to so many other things and depended on other people and other things besides you. Thank you for reminding us that we can trust you. And Lord, you know what our nets are. You know what's in our hands. We release them to you. We turn them over to you. Lord, will you use us? Will you use us to help others know you, to know your love and your peace and your acceptance? Will you use us as individuals? Will you use us as the people of South Church? It would be great if you did. We're asking in Jesus' name. Amen.